Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to do a proper screen recording in OBS and how to get a good quality. Um, so first of all, if you just got this, you may have a problem with your display capture. When you add that, what you can do is right click it and select over here, Resize Output Source Size. That's gonna make it full screen when you play your video. You also want to click your display capture to highlight it in red, so that way it's recording that part. You can also right click it and transform fit to screen, so that way it fills the screen. If it's not filling the screen, if something's going wrong, close this OBS window, just shut it down. Right click that and say close window. It's gonna restart OBS, and then it's gonna reset. It's gonna be full screen without doubling. Sometimes it doubles the taskbar. I noticed, like I put two images, so you gotta just close it, restart it. So also over here, I have a mic, and then on the top it says audio input capture. You want to block this microphone because that's two different inputs. I don't know why it's doing that, so just click that little speaker and it's going to put it in red here. If you have both of these running, it's going to be an echo on your recording. Make sure also you can go to Tools and click Auto Configuration Wizard, but the better way is to go to Settings. Takes like 2 seconds to open. So go to Video. Make sure right here your resolution, your base, and your output are the same if you want a clear recording. I'm doing a test for 1280 by 720. That should be 720p, and it's in 16 by 9. You want 16 by 9 because that's what YouTube is recommending. So if you're uploading to YouTube, so these two have to match your screen resolution. So if I right click the screen in Windows 7, screen resolution, I also have 1280 by 720, so all three match. If you open this, you can go down to 1024 by 768. That's going to give you even bigger text on the screen. But I'm just testing this one right here. So make sure also for screen record you put 60 frames per second with the Lanzos here. That's what you want for the good quality. So also your output, go to advanced, and then for a recording, select recording. Tell it where you want it to save your file, your video. So I made a desktop, and I telling it to go to the folder of temp. So then recording format MP4, set that like that. Encoder, depending on your computer, I got X264, and don't worry about this rescale. And then set your rate control to CRF 23. Just leave the defaults here. You don't want to mess with this, you'll burn out your CPU. So very fast. Over here it's showing you the lower you go, the worse the harder it is on your CPU. So everything here is default 0, 23, and then change that to CRF, not CBR. So this will be more quality. Your audio, make sure you got 320 bitrate minimum. That's you don't want any lower than that for your audio. Streaming, don't worry about that. You're not streaming. Don't set this encoder to be into streaming, so it's using streaming settings. That's going to give you a too big of a file, and it's not going to change the quality at all. I've tested that, like with 12,000 bitrate and all this streaming settings. Like what they were saying on the internet, it doesn't work. It's just going to give you a massive, like 700 megabyte file for 7 minutes of recording, and your quality will not change. That's the weird thing. So for video, resolutions, output, this is in advanced. Close that, and then it's going to ask you to save. in here, okay, so I made like a test recording here. I can show you. It's on the. I already put it on YouTube, and if I play it, I'm gonna show you something. And if I go to full screen, it's still kind of blurry. That's because YouTube is default to 480p. But if I select the gear, so that whoever's watching your video will press this gear, 480 you can set to 720. And now it's going to be just as clear as it was on your computer. I don't know why it's like this. Most people don't even realize what's going on here. So I don't know. I think this is an error with YouTube. Some kind of issue they're having. Because this should automatically set this kind of low 480p for a screen record to 720. Because the file size is very small for OBS. If I go here, this file that I just was showing you is 21 megabytes for you know, like well, this is the one that's recording, but the one I'm showing as a test right here, so it's 2 megabytes for 26 seconds. So the amount of megabytes is so low. So I don't know why YouTube is setting it for 480p. Should automatically go to 720 because it's not clear. So another thing, if you have a problem with your microphone, go to Start, Control Panel, and then Hardware Sound, Sound, Manage Audio Devices. Set your recording. Click that. Properties, levels. I put mine to max, otherwise I can't hear it on the speakers. Advanced, set this one for the highest quality. 2 channel, 192,000. So that's what I set it for, because I was not hearing nothing out of the speakers when I recorded the video. So with those settings, your video should be a decent on YouTube. It'll be better than most people. Most people don't know anything how to set properly, or they just start recording. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.